Hello, this is Greg James from Radio 1 Breakfast. Radio 1 Breakfast.
The one for getting up.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
I wanted to talk to you about the imaging and how we came to land with ReelWor, and I'm very excited to talk to you about it because in all the interviews I've done, no one really cares that much about it. I mean, they care about, what are you going to do about the younger demographic? What's the visual thing about? Well, the thing I really want to talk about is what the show sounds like and what the IDs, the beds, the donuts, the ramps, the themes, the outros, the top of hours, the bottom of the hours, the whatever. So let's do that.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
We wanted the opener to start off with this sort of expectant, what on earth is going to happen today type feel. That was a very deliberate ploy. And we listened around to lots of different radio stations and realised that there was a gap in the market for a sort of theme tune. So I wanted there to be a memorable motif. The do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wanted the show to feel warm and inclusive and about the world and about the listeners, but I wanted the imaging to feel big and distinctive, but also feel accessible. And what I really wanted from it was it to feel slightly mischievous, slightly brooding. We didn't want it to sound too pompous or too unreachable or too, this is the radio, listen to us, we're amazing. But we wanted it to sound big and confident, and I think we've managed that. This is what we came up with.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
You don't want the imaging to be distracting everyone. I don't think it is. I just think when it hits at 6:30, it sounds different to everything else that's happening on the radio at that time, but also every other show on Radio 1. So I don't think it sounds out of place with the rest of the station, which was very, very key. You don't want the show to be an island. And that's what they came up with. And then we asked for lighter mixes of it. So we have the light kind of chatty bed, which I would use for a lot of interviews, and just general 6:45 chat, I would say, just easing you into the day. Then when I'm doing my rundown of pop culture-y stuff, I'll shove the pop bed on. Then we've got a variation of that, which is a dancey one, which is a bit more oi-oi. And that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. We wanted to refresh the 10-minute takeover.
This is
the 10-minute takeover.
So we wanted this to sound warm and swirling and euphoric, I suppose. And then we just used the clock, but it's kind of a drone. So we have the 30-second countdown clock. And with the wonder of editing, we will fast forward to the end of it. But yes, it's a very nice package, Mrs. And I hope you enjoyed this little SoundCloud taster. Here in one handy bit is the imaging from the brand new Radio 1 Breakfast.
The one for getting up.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
Getting up.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
So get up, get up.
Woo! The one
for getting up.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
With Greg James.
This is
the 10-minute takeover. Breakfast
with Greg James.